being a great leader and a great coach and leading us through times of hardship and greatness.
Thank you for being our coach. I really appreciate always giving me advice and helping me be a better player.
Thank you, Coach. #Mo Salah.
Thank you, Coach Matt. Oh my God. Coach Matt for some great soccer practices.
Thank you, Coach Matt, for being a really good coach.
Thank you, Coach Matt, for being our coach for 2 years. You've really helped me be more dedicated to the sport. You've been the best coach I've had and the best coach for this team, I think, out of all the other soccer coaches. One of the memories I'm really going to remember is when we were in Spain and we were at the beach. I thought that was one of the most fun times we've had with us and the team. And it's just been a very fun 2 years with you, so thank you.
Thank you, Coach, for coaching me for like 2 years now. I've always appreciated how you teach us to have good habits, whether it's at our training or even high school training, always show up and do your best. And I just always admired that, not as just a soccer lesson, but also as a life lesson. So thank you.
My favorite memory of Coach Matt was when we were down at halftime and he gave us the pep talk about how he loved us so much and that how he always thinked about us and wrote down things about us. And then we went out and won. Memory was when we were on the beach in Spain and we were always on the same team, but we just messed around and messed with Ethan all the time.
Thank you, Coach, for helping me improve my passing and improve my first touch in my game. And it's been really helpful this year, and it's like really helpful. I don't know if you're going to be our coach next year, but it was great being with you.
Thank you, Matt, for the last 5 seasons. You helped me improve a lot, and I had a lot of fun having you as my coach. Thank you.
Hey, Coach. One of my favorite things about you is when someone says something weird or silly and you go, "Oh my gosh."
Hey, Coach, thanks for taking me on the team. And my favorite moment with you was when we were walking around the training center when I was just trying out. That was like one of my favorite moments with you. And I just want to say thanks for taking me on the team.
Coach, for being the best coach I've had so far. Helped me develop so much, and I hope I have you again next year.
Thanks, Matt, for these great seasons. You've been a real coach to me since CVU to here. You've helped me develop as a player and as a student of your coaching. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, I just wanted to tell you that I've had a really great 5 seasons with you, and that they were pretty awesome. And I feel like I've been spoiled for having you as a coach, because I feel like I'm never going to have a coach that meets your expectations, And I just want to thank you for that. Having all these great memories, like going to Spain and playing beach soccer out on the beach, that was pretty awesome. I mean, not many coaches really interact with the players like you, so I just want to thank you one more time.
This is one of my favorite memories from Matt. We were losing, so we needed pep talk, so he goes,
"I love you guys. I think about you guys all the time. I go to bed and I think about you guys. I wake up and I write stuff about you guys. I love you guys."
I love you too, Coach.
I appreciate how much time Matt puts into the team and how dedicated and hardworking he is towards us. He always gets us super prepared for the games on the weekend, and I just want to thank him for that.
Matt, I think if you're lucky, once in a lifetime, you have one of those great coaches or teachers or neighbors who really makes a difference in your life, and I think we're going to say that you're one of those. So we've been very, very fortunate to have you, and I think that anyone who can take tired kids and frazzled parents and lead that bus through Spain is just done a really great job. So we appreciate your leadership on and off the pitch, and we just wish we'd had more time with you, but if we're lucky, our paths will cross again. So thanks for coaching.
You're probably one of the best coaches I've ever had, and it's just sad you're leaving because I can't make you at practice anymore.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. I just wanted to thank you for being such a great coach for the boys. I know that they look up to you and really love you, and I know they're going to miss you terribly. But if the rumors are true, we won't have to miss you terribly because I think you're going to be Jamie's coach, so yay for Jamie's team. But yeah, thanks for everything you've done for the boys. That's it. How you are. Oh, hey, Coach Matt.
We just want to say thank you. The last 5 seasons have been awesome for Ryan, and I know it's a lot of effort that you guys have to put in, the coaches, and it may be a thankless job sometimes, but we really do appreciate it. So thank you for everything.
Thanks.
Matt, I always remember Garrett came home from one of the first practices with you guys, and he said, I really like Matt, but you don't want to disappoint Matt. And he said, Matt tells us what we do wrong, and then he shows us how to do it right. And that's not a small thing, because you managed to do it without being mean to the boys. And it has always seemed to me like you actually genuinely like the boys. And so I hope you continue to coach youth players, because I think you have that gift that some teachers and coaches have, where you have the respect of the team and the boys, and you're able to kind of keep them under control, and you're nice to them. So thank you very much. I appreciate everything.
Matt, thank you for the hard work, the dedication over the last couple years. You've looked over all of our boys, including Keaton, for 4 years now, and you've come a long way as a coach, and the boys have come a long way as players. I do want to remind you, though, that 4 years ago this summer was when you and I played in a World Cup soccer match at CVU, of which you got a red card and got kicked out. I was just reminded of that, so I'm very proud of how far you have come as a coach and being able to control your temper around our young boys. All the best. I can't wait to see you next year. Take care.
Matt, thank you so much for all that you've given to this team, and Garrett, being his coach his first 2 years in Elite, has made it a pleasure, and he's grown both on and off the field. And you are the man. Anyone that can organize and coach this group of characters is a true legend, my man. All the best to you moving forward.